And we're live. Good Lord. We're back. Me, Skystorm, and of course I'm joined as ever, because I can't shake her off, by Picture Perfect.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Hey guys, how you all doing? Have you missed me? A little bit, like tiny bit maybe? Yeah. I've missed you as well. It's not a one-way street, you know. This goes both ways. There's a joke there, I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna try to be good anyway. I thought we'd start off over here, looking at the shipyard, which this is the beginnings of the shipyard, and my God, it does look pretty damn good, doesn't it? I'd forgotten how good this looked. It's pretty sweet. Do you want a bit of a tour? Should we start off with a bit of a tour around the map? Okay, this is going to be good because I'm spotting things that I'd forgotten about, like ass longelues. Awesome. Yeah, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. And then we got the fun. You know, I'd forgotten just how good some of this looks. Especially with all the trains and stuff running around.
The farm's pretty.
I didn't do too bad a job. And I haven't even dressed it up. I haven't put like the trees around the edges and tidied the edges up and stuff. And it's already looking not bad. And then we go up here to one of my favourite bits. Come on, give it up. I think I did a decent job on that. That looks like something serious. That is sweet. Seriously, I could look at this for quite a while, I promise you. And then we head, of course, into Hamilton. Should we head into Hamilton on a train? Yeah, go on. Let's tuck that out of the way. The Kanukistan Express. Even sounds good.
We have a super chat.
We certainly do.
The mighty Sir Woofwoof of Clan Woofmorn, $25.
I've missed that. Have you missed that?
Yeah.
I've missed that.
And he says, welcome back, Sky, and welcome back to the beautiful Picture Perfect. Missed these streams. Aww.
I've missed all of you. I gotta say, I do love doing these streams. Now you're like some of you out there and be saying, well, where have you been there if you enjoy doing these streams so much? Where the hell have you been for the last 2.5 months? For heaven's sake, good Lord. Yeah, we'll talk a bit. We'll talk a bit about that on the stream. I mean, to be honest, it's not like we don't have any great stories to tell. We've just been we've had a pretty ropey couple of months, to be honest with you. Oh, good. Look, okay. Well, the super chat's all rolling in. Good grief.
So super chat from Carl C for 50 Australian dollars says, hey Sky and Picture, and to everyone in chat from your friendly neighbourhood Aussie. Aww.
Oh, thank you, Carl. Much appreciated.
And Defiance was 100 British pounds.
Good Lord heavens above. What's got into you all? You're being so staggeringly generous tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Defiance. He says, hey Sky and Picture, I'm so glad you're back. Play what you enjoy, better for you and us.
Well, that is one thing. I am definitely at the moment playing what I want to play. If any of you haven't seen the series that I've got going at the moment, oh my God, check it out. Or even better, just go and check the game out. There is a free demo that you can play. Exodus Borealis. Seriously, I cannot sing its praises high enough. It's bloomin' brilliant. It's a single dev. One guy who's put it together, and he's been working on it for what, like 10 months since he quit his full-time job, and it's bloody brilliant. It's got to be the best tower defense game that I've played, and I'd include Kittypocalypse in that.
Wow.
So it's got to be good because I love Kittypocalypse. It's brilliant. It's just I love the level of complexity. I love how he places himself in the position of the player and how the kind of experience that he wants the player to have. And I tell you what, in terms of like gameplay, is brilliant, but the sheer quality of it. I mean, it's in early access, but I've been playing for quite a few hours now. I have not had a single bug of any description, at least not one that I know of, and that's almost unheard of. And the game's also very pretty.
Yeah.
I really like the way it looks.
I tell you what, I'm impressed with the building design.
Yeah, like he hasn't employed a graphic artist to do it. So he's done it himself, and he is not an artist. He says right straight up. Seriously, his dev blogs are really worth like having a listen to. We've got some more super chats.
Yes, I was waiting for you to finish. I'm going to say that wrong.
Nirabra. How could you forget?
I don't
What's
know.
wrong with you? You've been away too long.
Nirabra was 400
Hi, Nirabra.
Indian rupees.
I haven't forgotten about interrupting you, though.
No, I see that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a thing. And Nirabra says, welcome back, Sky.
Did I used to interrupt you a lot?
Oh my god. Nirabra says, welcome back, Sky. Picture Perfect. Miss you two so much. Love these streams. How did Valhalla end for Picture? Well, it did end after many, many hours. My god, that was a long story game.
Yeah.
I think I put in a good
It ended up
60
quite
hours.
abruptly, like we just stopped one day.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it was any for particular reason. It just happened. So yeah, it's what it is.
Got
It's what it is.
another super chat from Jordan De Jong for €5. Says, "Hi Sky, been a while since I last watched your live stream. How is my train station doing? Is it still there? Nice to watch you again."
Which was your
It's
state? Was it this one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Jordan De Jong Memorial Station.
still
Yes,
there.
it's still here. I tell you what, we'll jump on one of the trains that's running around the city because I love looking at the city. I really love looking at the city.
And super chat from Mega Ultra Dave for £20 says, "Holy crap, it's good to have you both back and good to see everyone else as well. I've missed these streams. They've made the last year so much easier to bear." Oh, thank you, Dave.
Oh, that's so nice. Let's jump on board, and we'll just ride around on here while we're talking to you a bit. We'll jump on board the Nutter. I need to get some fancier trains on here. Definitely need to get some fancier trains going on. Oh, right. So, yes. Thank you, Mega Ultra Dave. Wow, you guys are incredible. So, yeah. What would you like me to do, guys? You tell us what you'd like us to do. Do you want us to kind of start off with have a bit of a chat, bit of a chinwag? You can ask us questions. We'll talk about what's been going on the last couple of months. Or are you like, shut up? You've been away ages. Come back and do something. Earn your money for once, you're useless. And then I'll get on and build some. If you remember, on the last stream, we were setting this up. And I said, yeah. Well, I'll go away and I'll get to work on, and we'll put a station in and build the city and whatever. And then Valhalla happened, so this didn't. And then yeah, other stuff happened, and it all never happened. By the way, I've got some mods missing when I booted this up. So can you believe the last time I was in this was the middle of February? Middle of February. It's July now, for heaven's sake. If we go down here, you can see that these bridges down here are not what they should be, and it's because there were 4 mods. They were all bridge mods, and I assume that they've just been got rid of for one reason or another, and so they're gone. But we had a little look around, didn't we, Picture, earlier?
Yeah.
And we couldn't see any other problems. No. So, yeah.
There's another super chat from the mighty Sir Woof Woof of Clan Woofmorn before it disappears. Says, name a train the Testicles Express.
Very good. I'll have a look. I don't think I've got any unnamed trains at the moment. I need to slap more trains on around the place. Let's see. What do I want to look at? I want to look...
Yeah, did dig out the name list so I can write it down.
Vehicle statistics. So look, I think we named absolutely everything. Look, the Charles Vane. Oh, I've missed that. I've missed the Charles Vane. Yeah, we named freaking everything. It's ridiculous how much we know. There are a whole bunch of road vehicles, but all the trains have been named like lock, stock, and barrel. So there's plenty of ships. If you wanted a ship named that, we could totally do it. Oh, I tell a lie. Look, we've got some trains. We've totally got some trains. Go on then. Let's do these. So let's see. We'll do this one. So what did he want? How did he?
Testicles Express. I've just written it down there.
The Testicles. You loony. The Testicles Express. And it is a passenger. I've made it a passenger express. Try that again. Express. There you go. The Testicles. Shall we have a ride on your testicles? Hello.
Oh, sorry.
It's tickled somebody. Let's have a ride. Let's have a ride on Corpse Hatch's testicles. Because why wouldn't you?
Indeed.
Right. So. Ah, no. Look. Nah. There's some more. There's some more there. I missed those. When I was looking around, I missed those. No, I missed those. They're blooming huge.
Another super chat from Niabra for 200 Indian rupees says, Sky, you really expect me to remember? I have a memory worse than a goldfish.
So worse than picture.
Thanks. I knew that was coming.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. So, come on. We're gonna do some more naming?
Yeah, so trains. I've got... we wanted a Thomas the Tank Engine on the top of the list. I was waiting a while, but you're going to put in, like, the mod and do the actual...
yeah, oh, yeah, because there is a Thomas the Tank Engine mod, isn't there? Well,
so I don't know if you want to hold off on that.
I don't know.
We can come back to it. Jordan wanted the big choo-choo.
The big choo-choo? We can do the big choo-choo. The big choo-choo. There you go. So Jordan, if you're here or if you're watching this later, there you go. There's your big choo-choo. Jordan's big choo-choo.
Dean Newman wanted a couple of trains for his dogs, Bella and Remy.
He wants a couple.
Yeah.
We can do that. A lot of these trains are so old. They're like crazy old. They look pretty ropey, to be fair. We should have we should be looking down that way, really. Go on, we can do that. I'm going to save those passenger trains, and we'll throw. Oh well, maybe these two. These are quite nice. Yeah, go on. So this is you wanted
one Bella and one Remy.
Okay, Bella. Bella's done. Cha-ching. And the other one was Remy, was it?
Yeah.
So train 10 it will be. Oh, come on, hit it. What, Remy, as in Remy Martin?
With an I.
Oh, with an I?
Yeah.
Remy, okay. Done. Done, hooray.
Guggets wants the Dungeon Express.
Aha! Does he now? Okay. Well, it's an express, so we'll give him a passenger train. Here we go. So this is going to be... This is for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I expect so.
The Dungeon Express. Cha-ching. Done.
Okay, Vince wanted a train called Kingston upon Thames.
Did he?
He did, yeah.
Is that Vince Geo?
Yes, it is.
Ah, see. I got a good memory, haven't I?
You do, well done.
Well, in that case, let's do... What am I going to do with this one? Yeah. Here we go. The Kingston upon Thames. Boom. Oh, no. Didn't spell it right. Kingston upon a Thames. There we go. That's better. Sweet. Look, we're coming down to the bridges. We're gonna go over the big bridges. Mom, I can see the bridges. Look. Oh, it's epic. I can't wait to do this motorway, like this highway going all over the entire continent. The one bit that I did round there, I did really well. So, it's one of those things, you know, like, especially when you've been away from it from a little while. My God, Transport Fever's so good. Looks so good, doesn't it?
Can you do me a favour and scroll up so I can catch up on the super chats they've gotten away from me?
That's it. I'll scroll up.
Yeah.
Oh, Chiara's here.
There was one from Carl. I think someone else's comment that Carl super chatted, because he says that Tim Duffy, love you, Sky. Been sober for 11 months. You've helped me stay that way.
Oh,
that's awesome.
I've driven you away from drink. Well, there's a first.
That's definitely a first.
That's definitely a first.
And there's one from
thank you, Cole.
Brian Herman for $10 says, can we get a My Wife Brian train?
Oh. Can I give you 2 trains? I'm going to pick 2 trains. Well, it'll have to be these, because I want a pair of trains on the same line. This one, and I hope you approve of these now. This one is going to be called My Name is Brian. And this one is going to be called... No, actually, yeah, where's that one gone? I said My Name is Brian. Yeah, that needs to be different. It needs to be a bit different. It's going to be M... Yeah, it's way up here, isn't it? If you get it right the first time, it's so much easier. It's not My Name is Brian. It's I'm Brian, isn't it? So this one's called I'm Brian. And the other one will, of course, be called... Where did I put it? Take train. Here we go. Here we go. And this one will be called... And so is my wife. I'm Brian, and so is my wife. Should I capitalise it or not? What do you think? I didn't capitalise it. Yeah. And so is my wife.
And I've actually seen
I'm Brian,
it now.
and so is my wife. What?
I've actually seen it now.
You have, and you actually know what the hell I'm talking
Yeah.
Guys, she's finally seen Life of Brian.
Woo.
And she's also seen...
The Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Holy Grail. She's seen them both, thank God. Now, shall I get everybody to hate you?
No.
Shall I?
What are you going to say?
She thought they weren't all that funny.
I said they were okay. I thought Life of Brian was funny.
Sacrilege. Heretic. Burn the witch. Burn the heretic.
But Holy Grail was just kind of, it was okay.
This is
Life of
something...
Brian was funny.
There is something seriously wrong with you. I mean, you know, you're talking about the 2 of the funniest films ever made.
They're a little bit dated.
No, they're really not. No, it's you. You're dated.
Oh, is that what we're going with?
That's what I'm going with. You can go with whatever you like. So there you go. Who was that for? I forget now.
That
was for Brian. So there you go, Brian. You've got 2 trains. I'm Brian, and so is my wife. And then...
yeah, we've got another super chat. I feel like I'm going to say her name wrong, though.
Chara.
Chara Bookworm.
You did say it wrong. Well done. Hey! Chara Bookworm.
£9.99 says, hi Sky and Picture and everyone in chat. I'm glad to have you back. Missed you both so much. I've been watching old videos in your downtime and missing you even more.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Oh, lovely.
You guys are so lovely to us. Yeah, so shall we... so what have people been saying then? Have they been...
well, I've been
any questions or opinions on what we should do? Or?
So I can't read chat and names.
Why not? What's the matter with you?
I can't do both.
I'm sorry. You're so fond of telling me all the time how good you are at multitasking.
That's not true. I don't.
No, it's not true. I know it's not true.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh dear. Let's have a look. What have people been saying? I gotta say that this is very picturesque. I don't think it's quite as picturesque as the tropical islands. That was super awesome. But this will certainly do. Let's have a look. What have people been saying? Oh, Rebel wants one called the Express. Now, normally, if you want something named, you have to super chat to get something named. But Rebel Synthesizer, I did it again, didn't I? Rebel Sympathizer, because he's a channel member. I'll do that. You can have an Express. I'll do that. Give me a sec. Remind me to do that.
Yeah.
What else has people been saying? At least there's no COVID on Transport Fever. Quite right. It's completely disease free. Let's go down here and have a little ride up here. Oh, this is... Look. That actually looks pretty darn good, that waterfall over there. And that one looks great in the distance. And I've hardly done anything. It's not like they're finished. It's not like I've worked on them to get them perfect or whatever. Still so much work to do on the map. I'm gonna have a busy week because I am going to be working on this week. Okay, what else?
If you scroll down, I'll read out that super chat.
Michelin 300 says, the oil plant you promised.
Yeah, you were keeping that a bit under wraps, weren't you?
Yeah, I was keeping it, but like, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
We've reached the point where I might as well show you and get it over with. And you all turned up. I've got to give you a treat, haven't I? What else? Michael says, this is my first time watching your live stream live. Well, welcome, Michael.
Welcome.
Hope you're enjoying it. I won't be bored just stupid yet. But give us time. We'll probably do it at some point. What? Oh, Susie's here. Hello, Susie.
Hey, Susie.
Rebel Sympathizer. No super chat from me. I would, but I'm broke. Yeah, I know the feeling. Where are we? Old mate says, welcome back, Sky mate. Hope you're well from Australia, fella. Struth, mate. Yes, we are both well now.
Yes.
We haven't both been well. Probably like at different times over the last couple of months.
Go back down because there was a ping.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, pings. Let's go down.
Mega Ultra Dave with £5 says, Nick has been busy making mods. If you haven't seen them, they look good.
Nick's mods always look good. Nick's mods are fabulous. We have our resident super modder, Nick Dutty Hands, and yeah, some of the stuff that he's made. I've never got around to it yet, but I promise it's going to happen at some point. I'm going to be putting the his oil rig mod into this and having some oil rigs delivering oil to.
Susie just says, feels like a proper Sunday finally.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I put this in with some oil rigs, and this is where our oil is coming from. But this was always meant to be kind of a temporary thing. What I want is some oil rigs. I don't know, probably somewhere out here-ish, I'm thinking. And they're going to supply the oil into Crystal Cove. Currently, we've got these tankers bringing oil in. I need to upgrade these because these are not the biggest tankers. There are bigger tankers than those. Yeah, and then I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here. I might get some more cargo being shipped in, maybe over to here or something, that we can then ship up. But yeah, I'm not sure. Or maybe ship stuff all the way into Astlongeles. You never know.
We got a super chat from Precious Princess, which is Lucy or Shadow Lucifer.
Yes, it is.
For £4.99 says, whoop whoop, funny uncle, strange auntie, you're finally back. Missed you both. So glad you finally made bail. Damn legal backlog. And can I get a train named Penguin?
Can you get a train named Penguin? Why is it always got to be a train? Why don't you want a ship named Penguin? What's wrong with a ship named Penguin, for heaven's sake? Good grief.
And Narabra says, I agree with Picture Perfect on the movies. Oh. Also, can I get a new train named the Locomotive? I'm going to start writing these down.
I'm upset now. There's somebody else that doesn't think that
They're a
Monty
little
Python's...
bit dated. You've got to give me that.
No, I really haven't. I think there's something seriously wrong with you. I think it's obviously something seriously wrong with Narabra as well.
I didn't say they were bad. I just said they were a little bit dated.
They're super amazingly awesome. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Da, 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 da. I do love that.
I love that.
It indicates that we have, can you believe, I do remember, hey! And there was much rejoicing. See, that's from the film. That funny film, you remember?
Yes, all right. Calm down. Welcome back, Flaming Arrow.
There was much rejoicing. It's so good. He has a wife, you know. See, the thing is, you say it's like, oh, I didn't think he was all that funny, but you were laughing your ass off during the film.
I didn't think. I said Life of Brian was funny. I said The Holy Grail wasn't as good. Like bits of that weren't as very funny.
The thing is, there are bits of it which are absolute classic.
Yeah.
There are chunks of it which are kind of meh. But the thing is, you've got to take it as a whole, and you've got to say, oh my God, there's just so much comedy genius in there that it's a brilliant film. But you don't. You're like, meh. Blooming millennials. Anyway, moving along.
Amber wants a ship called Alan Turing.
For you, we can do that. We can do that. A ship called the Alan Turing. The SS sunk. The Titanic. Let's have ships. What the hell? Oh, those are the little sailboats. I think Alan Turing should be a little sailboat, shouldn't it?
Tone empty. Sky is the Messiah, or a very naughty boy.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Here we go. Your favourite, Alan Turing. There you go. Have you got an Alan Turing £50 note yet? It's the £50 note, isn't it?
It's a £50 note, yeah.
There you go, Alan Turing. Done. We'll have a bit of a ride on the Alan Turing then while we get finished up.
Super chat from Nick for £2.99 says, "Can I finally get my town? Glad you're both back. You are first on the list for the next town, Nick. Don't you worry, we have not forgotten about you."
What did he want it called?
Twin Peaks.
Oh well, Twin Peaks. That's gonna be. It's gonna be this, isn't it? It's going to be this town up here, because there's one peak and there's the other one. This is quite literally Twin Peaks. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for sure.
All the names are coming in, aren't they?
Yeah. Guys, you're going to have to be patient with the trains. There's only so many that I can do. Have we got any trains left? Let's have a look.
And we do still have some left on the list as well.
We do have some left on the list. How many have we got left on the list?
Let's look.
Lots.
On the list, 1, 2...
Okay.
10.
We've got
There's 10 people waiting.
There's 10 people waiting. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I've got 4 trains.
Yeah. I mean, I'll read out the super chats, but there is a bit of a list. The mighty Sir Whiffworth of Clan Whiffmorn for $2 says, "Name a ship a good spanking."
Oh, you've been doing that one.
And,
no, this is not great. Oh, yeah, that one.
Precious Princess was £2.
And after the spanking, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but all of you know what comes after the spanking.
Precious Princess says, "Because a ship sinks and penguins don't, silly bean."
That needs to be one of these passenger trains, I think. A good spanking. There you go. Well, if I could spell it right. There you go.
Are you doing some train namings? Do you want some
I am.
The list?
I'm doing some train namings.
Okay, I'm doing this in order. It's actually Corpse Hatch again. He wanted Mark Twain.
These must have cost you a fortune. And all these trains that you want named. Let's see. We've got 3 left. We've just done it. We've just done a corpse.
Okay, Carl Smith wanted Choo Choo.
Did he?
He did.
Have we got any We will do Carl's, obviously, but we got any kind of cool ones? The good goods.
Oh, that's funny.
Looks like a mobile train. Oh, we're doing that one because that's just clever. I like that.
Sean Fitzsimmons.
Well done, Sean. Looks like a mobile train. For anybody that doesn't get that, is sitting there going, what? Why is that funny? It's because we started to do a whole thing, because we kept getting comments about new games and people trying to be clever and going, it looks like a mobile game.
Yeah.
Have you got the same thing? That's become kind of a thing to say if you want to do it looks like a mobile game. And they're saying about games that look nothing like mobile games at all.
Have you ever seen a mobile game?
Yeah, it's like, pick a AAA game like that looks super awesome and is not obviously Cyberpunk, but like a game that actually is super awesome.
It looks like a mobile game.
And somebody will go, looks like a mobile game. So we started saying that about stuff, and then so that's why it looks like a mobile trade. That's funny. That makes me smile. Good job. All right. Anything else, or can we move on and do something else? Do something a bit more interesting, possibly. The Welsh Woofer wanted
cliffhanger.
Oh, have we got a train that is a cliffhanger? That's the question. Because it would have to be something like one of these trains going along here. Like, that it should be called Cliffhanger. I mean, it's a brilliant name. That's the Terp. But I don't know whether I think we've named all the trains that go out this way. I think the only ones we've got left are maybe a couple that go this way. Let's see. Go on. It's these two. And where do you go? Oh no! It's that one. Which, to be fair, is kind of a bit of a claim. That is not really a cliffhanger. I was going to say it's a bit of a cliffhanger. It's really not. It's a tunnel dweller. Because all it does is go round here. I struggled getting that in, but I tell you what, it turned out really good. Just goes round and down to here to ship out the stuff being produced by these quarries, which is super sweet. It gets shipped, I think, in fact, doesn't it get shipped down here? And then it gets shipped by ship, like over here or something, and there. And then it gets taken by truck through the mountain to this station. And then from here it gets put on a train. Oh, and so is my wife. I'm Brian, and so is my wife. And then get shipped all the way up to the factories up here to be made into stuff.
Another super chat from Precious Princess for £2 says, I'll take anything you can call penguin.
Really? Do you like, I know you like penguins, but do you like the chocolate bars, the penguins? Because if I come over here, this is the Hamilton Food Processing Plant, right? And that's number 3. That's number 2. And this is number 1 over here. And I think this one, number 2. Yeah. This is going to be the Penguin Chocolate Bar Company. There you go. Oh, there's 2 O's in chocolate, aren't there? So I've heard. Chocolate. There you go. The penguin chocolate. It's because, like, have you ever had a penguin? Pick up a penguin. Do you remember that?
I do remember those ads.
Good, aren't they? There you go. So you can come over here. This is where they manufacture the penguins, and they ship them out for people to eat them. Penguin bars, the chocolate bars, not actual penguins.
Actual penguins.
That'd be stupid and not very nice, frankly. You get blood everywhere.
Oh no!
Much better to have a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Or even a live penguin encased in chocolate, because that would at least keep it all in and stuff.
Please stop. I'm
Shall I stop
begging
now?
you.
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you.
You wouldn't. I mean, they cook them.
No, No,
you want a raw
stop.
one.
Stop.
You don't like medium ones.
Lucy doesn't like
It's
chocolate.
Boxcar Bertha. Lucy doesn't like chocolate.
Look.
You're
look,
mad.
Chocolate is
How can you-
nasty. How can you not like
Okay,
chocolate?
so Life of Brian isn't funny, and chocolate's nasty. Yeah, all right. See, Chara's penguin bars are so good, but they seem to get smaller the older I get. I agree. They used to, when I was like really, really small, probably
Yeah.
like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Penguin bars were huge. Now they seem so tiny. I wonder why that could be, Chara. Oh dear, this is awesome. All right, should we do something? I've got to say, I'm having a lot of fun just like riding around and chatting and stuff. But I suppose we probably should do something. I must admit, where is it? This motorway exchange, I think, has.
Ultra Zippy.
That's definitely the best one I've ever done.
Ultra Zippy was pointing out they're called Tim Tams in Australia.
Are they?
They are, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've had an Australian penguin bar. They're not as good.
Really?
Yeah, they look exactly the same, but ours is a sweeter chocolate.
A Tim Tam?
Yeah, a Tim Tam. That's what they're called. It's a thing.
Straith, mate. Is that a Tim Tam?
I mean, I don't think they say that, but...
Oh, they do. That is exactly how they talk. Straith, mate. You've dropped your Tim Tam. Are you pleased to see me? Or is that a Tim Tam in your pocket?
Yeah, I like that one.
I thought you would. I am very tempted to ride one of these down the highway past the... Because it's when you come out the tunnel just after the oil refinery, and then you get the wonderful view of the shipyard. That's worth doing. That's worth it. While we're blah blah blahing away. Oh, look who's here!
I was going to wait for the...
Da, 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 da. Shall I do it, or should we wait for it?
I mean, it's working. 'cause
It is
worked
working
earlier,
for a
so
change.
It's worth
like
the wait.
it only works when it feels like it. I mean, it will work at some point. There we go! Hurrah! It's Alex Thomas, the #1 super chatter.
Welcome back, Alex.
Oh, welcome back, Alex. All right, so we've got a nice little view. Let's get rid of Boxcar Bertha. We've got a nice little view as we troll down the highway of the refinery again. But for me, it's the view when you come out the tunnel. It's just awesome, just awesome. Right, so should we like tell them what we've been up to the last 2.5 months?
I mean, it's an idea.
But to be honest, guys, there's no scintillating story that goes along with it. It's a bit of a, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. We've had a pretty lousy couple of months.
Yeah.
Have you ever had one of those periods where it's like, if it's not one thing, it's something else? It really has been like that. I really should have gone to this mode. Would have been better. Oh, here we go. This should be good. I hope this is good. Oh, it depends which exit it takes, doesn't it? Oh, we'll see. Well, we'll see when we go through here. Yeah. So it started off. I got really down about. I don't even know what I got down about now, or what triggered it, or whatever. But I then went down a real bloomin' rabbit hole with what's going on in the US primarily, and the state of the world in general. And I tell you what, it really, really got me down, like massively. And one recurring theme is I've been thinking, like, over the last couple of months of at least 2 other channels that I would actually like to start. I would love to do, first of all, a futurism channel where, kind of like Joe Scott, I'm sure most of you guys know Joe Scott, he's also on Our Ludicrous Future, and cover stuff like, like Tesla and SpaceX and stuff like that. Because I love stuff like that. But like a bit, everybody seems to focus exclusively on SpaceX and Tesla, and that's like as if nobody else in the world is doing anything. And I understand why. It's because they get staggering views from covering anything that Elon Musk is involved with. But no, I'd like to do something that's a little bit broader. There is a website called what's it called?
I know what you mean, but
Future Timeline.
Yes.
It's called Future Timeline, and it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I can sit and read that for hours and hours and hours. Every day it has updates of like new stuff that's happening. And then they take all of this stuff, all this information that comes up, that comes in. So when a new drug comes out, or when there are plans for or research for things, or infrastructure products, or whatever, or predictions, they plug it all in, and then you get these timelines. So you can look at like, what's going to happen next year, what's going to happen in 10 years, what's going to happen in 50 years, what's going to happen in 100 years, what's going to happen in a billion years. It goes out literally. It covers every year individually for like the next, I think, like 20 years or something, and then it goes into kind of decades, and then it goes into hundreds, thousands. But like you can do it to like the end of the solar system. What happens, when's the solar system going to end, and when's the universe, like the galaxy, going to end? Because at some point the Milky Way is going to crash into the Andromeda galaxy, isn't it?
I think
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
I'm just gonna pause you there because there was but Ultra Zippy pledging on Patreon. So
oh, hi Ultra Zippy! The party can get started now. Ultra Zippy's here. Woohoo!
And the super chat from Carl C for $5 says the best thing to do with a Tim Tam is bite both ends of it and use it to suck up your coffee like a straw.
What? Well, that's not a penguin then.
Honestly, they're exact same thing. I can look it up for you.
I'm going to hold down the middle.
No, but you.
What?
They're the same thing. Okay, they are.
Is it? She's looking it up now. Is this going to be something completely different?
No, they're the same thing.
Oh, they are.
The exact same thing.
How do you suck your coffee up through the middle of that?
Exactly. It's got like the.
Well, why didn't you say that then? You're just looking at me weirdly as if like, oh, have I made a huge mistake?
No, because I knew.
Oh dear. Why is this turning round? Oh, because we're with this person and they're at home, I guess. Oh, okay. Get out. Get out. Mia Robertson.
Samantha Hall says, "Hi, Sky and Picture. So good to catch my first live stream. I'm quite new to this. I want to ask loads of questions about loads of game bits."
Oh, feel free. Feel free. I mean, if anybody's got any questions, then throw them. Because to be absolutely honest, this stream is kind of us easing our way back in.
Yeah.
So we're probably not going to be on for like a staggeringly long time tonight, and we're not going to be. I mean, well, how long have we been on? We've already been on 3/4 of an hour, and I haven't touched anything. Just been riding around and talking all the time. Which, yeah, there's probably going to be quite a bit. I mean, I'll try and do something at some point, but yeah, this is our easing ourselves back in stream, and then as we do more streams, and we're going to be like back into it like normal. There's going to be videos every day and streams at least once a week, probably more like 2 or 3 times a week, and yeah, so there'll be loads and loads and loads of this. So this is just us easing ourselves back into it. I'm amazed that I got the live stream like live.
Yeah, it's like, which button is it again?
Yeah, what button do you press? What's that for? What does that do? Yeah,
funny.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like.
Super chat from Niabra for 100 Indian rupees says, "Wait, please don't call it Milka Media. I hate that name. What is that?
What?
Have I missed something in chat?"
Wait. Please don't call it the Milkomida.
Milkomida.
Oh, he's talking about the Milky Way colliding with the Andromeda
okay.
Galaxy.
Right.
Very good.
Okay.
Yes, I hate that name too. Please don't call it that. Call it anything other than that. So anyway, yeah, so that was one thing. And
Let
then...
me just read this one from Mega Ultra Tape. Says, just ease it in.
Here we were.
Having a little giggle with himself.
Yeah. I want to find a train to ride while we're let's ride one of these. In fact, here we go. Perfect. The Brunel Express. That was one Amber named that, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have done.
She did. She definitely did. So, because this is an awesome train. This. This is going to pick up oil here, and then it's going to go around there, and then it's going to come back, and it's on the way back. It's going to be super awesome. You know what? Let's just kind of look at it like this. The thing is, I'm actually going to have to jump on board because it's going to go through loads of tunnels. So let's do it, and then come back, and then go up a little bit, maybe.
Super chat from...
Okay, hang on a second. I can go backwards, and I can go to the side. How do I make it go up?
Oh, hello.
How do I can't remember. That's side to side, that's backwards and forwards.
Well, while you're playing with that, there was a super chat from Defiance for £5 says, Just the Tips live stream.
How do I make it go? Okay. Seriously, I don't remember. Somebody will. M&N? No. Definitely not M&N.
Oh, Susie's disappearing. She's going to go take a nap, but she's hopefully going to catch us later.
Okay, Susie. Yes, somebody asked, are we going to be in the Discord? Yes, we'll be in Discord after this, so if you want to chat, we will be in voice. And yeah, we'll have a bit of a chin wag with folks. In that case, I'm going to go up to the front of the locomotive because I can't change the height. I don't know why. There we go. We've got more chats for you to read out.
Yeah, I just the Welsh Wiffer said we missed it, so I was just going to find it.
Welsh Wiffer, we mentioned you earlier. Don't know whether you were here when we did, but we did.
I'm sorry we missed that. It must have got lost when we were doing the namings, but it says, Evening Sky and Picture, hope you're well and glad to see you back.
Oh, thank you, Welsh Woofer. We're very glad to be back. So, yeah, I've just remembered. So, the thing that started all this off was I had my jab, my COVID jab, my first COVID jab.
Yeah.
And I really wasn't all that well. I was.
No, it knocked you about.
It was like a bad flu. You know when you like really all your muscles and joints just ache. It was like that. It wasn't much fun. It wasn't very nice at all. I was like that for a couple of days or whatever. And this is often there's a ship built completely from stainless steel.
Yeah, I think...
why that texture is stainless steel, I don't know.
I think Nick had the same experience when he had his COVID. I think so. I think it was Nick, if I'm remembering that rightly.
Yeah.
He'll correct me if I'm not.
So anyway, that was what started off. And so I was kind of laid up for a couple of days, and I started to get into this stuff, and it just it took me down a rabbit hole. And yeah, it wasn't good. And the other thing is, I mean, I do have some opinions about like politics and stuff, which I keep out of the channel very much. But I would seriously, I would love to have a channel and talk about some of this freaking stuff that goes on. And I'm talking about things like cancel culture and all of that kind of stuff that goes on in the world, which just makes you just go, oh my god, really? Yeah. So I would love to. I would love to. The thing is, I can't do it on this channel. because that's not what people are here for.
No.
And that's going to go off in different directions and stuff. But yeah, I really would like to do that. So I was thinking about stuff like that and going off on different tangents and all the rest of it. And then you weren't very well, and then I wasn't very well again. And we both went into a bit of a downward spiral. One of the results of which was we both, and especially me, put on a load of weight.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it had been creeping up on me, and I hadn't really noticed. My weight's always been like pretty steady, except for one or two notable exceptions. But generally, like, my weight's always been steady, and it's just kind of crept up without me noticing it. And then Picture and I went on a total binge for like 2 months, and it was a pure hedonistic binge, and for God knows why we were doing it, but we did it. And yeah, I put on an absolute ton of weight, and like literally, I looked at myself in the mirror one day, and I was like, "Oh my! When did that happen?" Oh, and I was like, no, that will not stand. No, we're not talking about that. Behave. I'm one of those people who, all my weight, if I put on an ounce, it goes on my belly. And yeah, so I was like, no, madam, that's not happening. So Picture and I have been embarking on a sensible, healthy eating and exercise plan, which we've been doing. How long have we been doing it for now?
Like 4 weeks.
We get almost 4 weeks.
Yeah.
About 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been going great. And that's the other thing that I've been thinking about doing. I would love to do some videos on healthy eating, or healthy diet eating, because a lot of people eat a lot of crap in the name of trying to be healthy and dieting, don't they?
Yeah.
All of these wacko things. And also I watched a whole bunch of videos, and the garbage that people are telling people
I know
about weight loss, and oh, you should do this, and you should do you have a glass of this, and it's like, oh my God, like seriously, it's if you consume less calories than you burn, you lose weight, and it's that simple.
Yeah.
Right? And the one that really pushed me over the edge, that I was spitting blood about, was an article on the BBC, and it was talking about a woman she's got 2 genes, both of which make her more susceptible to turning excess calories into body fat, right? So she is more prone to being fat. And the article was called something like born to put on weight or something,
yeah.
or born to be fat or something, as if she had no control over this whatsoever. Except that they didn't point out the glaring thing that the only way that it will put weight on is if she is actually eating excess calories.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that was getting to me quite a lot and stuff. And when I'm like that, I'm down a deep dark hole, and there is really no getting me out, is there?
No.
One of those things. But eventually we got ourselves sorted out, and we stopped the ridiculous overeating that we were doing. It was it was horrendous. And there was a point when we were actually laughing about it, wasn't it? And it was, I don't know what the hell had got into us.
I mean, part of it stemmed from, because I've been so unwell, and I've been told to try all these different variations of diets and things to help, and nothing was helping, and it was just, you know what, Let's just eat whatever I want. I don't care. I've given up.
Picture was very, very, very unwell at one point. Like she was in a lot of pain unwell, weren't you?
Yeah, a lot of pain a lot of the time.
And her doctor actually asked her to try a specific diet to try and fix it, which was very annoying at the time because we had actually got you on a really, well, we got us on a really, really great diet. This was before things went off the rails.
Yeah.
And it was fine. It was great. You were actually losing a ton of weight at the time, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
And yeah, everything was really good. And then this doctor said, oh, right, well, do this. Which, by the way, did not help at all.
No, not even a little bit.
Which made it even worse. And it was this hideous diet. And we ended up eating all of this crap instead of eating healthily. We ended up eating all this crap. And we just took it to a ridiculous extreme. But I'm pleased to report that over the last 3.5 weeks, I've lost like almost 10 pounds in the first like 3.5 weeks, which is staggering. So yeah, it's falling off, fortunately, as quickly as it went on. And yeah, we're going out, we're doing lots of exercise.
Yep.
We're doing like between 4 and 5 miles a day, and yeah, and there's all kinds of tips and stuff that I'd love to kind of pass on about all of this, because this stuff, it's not really that hard, but trying to get some of the information that you want to get really isn't that easy, I've found. So yeah, that was a thing.
The thing is, anyway, we eat really well being on a diet. Like, we eat some really good food.
That was the one, like the big thing. It's like, people think that like you've got to go on a diet and you've got to eat like rabbit food, like that you can't eat anything but like salad, and you can't have anything that is the remotest bit nice. So, okay, the last 3.5 weeks, I've lost 10 pounds, right? And we've been eating burger and chips, hot dogs and chips, barbecue ribs, what else?
Pancakes.
Oh my God, pancakes. And I'm talking American pancakes, not like European crepe style things, but like American pancakes, right? With golden syrup, which is like maple syrup, and ice cream and fruit and whatever. And you know what? It is the most low calorie thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking low calorie ingredients. It's all regular ingredients. Yes, full fat ice cream and whatever. And it is so incredibly filling and so low calorie. It's crazy. Crazy. Like, I'm talking about a plate of pancakes that will fill you up till dinner time.
Oh yeah.
Like big time. And it's 300 calories tops.
Yeah.
300 calories tops. Yeah, you like you can't get a lot for 300 calories, really.
Yeah.
It's like 1.5 ham sandwiches, right? And this thing is like proper American pancakes with ice cream and fruit and all kinds of stuff, and it's delicious, and it just. Like, that's the way you should eat when you're on a diet.
Absolutely.
It shouldn't be a chore. And, like, people are like, how can you have hot dogs with fried onions, like in a bun? You can't eat bread. Yeah, you can.
You can.
We have loads of bread, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we eat really well.
But you've just got to do it the right way. There are a few little tricks and whatever in there, but there you go. Anyway.
I think there was some super chats, but I didn't want to...
That's fine.
Interrupt. If you want to scroll up for me, please.
Oh, you want to scroll up?
Yeah, I can see it on the other screen, but then you won't be able to hear me because I'm not close enough to the mic.
Here you go. I'll scroll it. Good Lord, it was a long way. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So
yes, you did the Waterforce.
Sorry, we made you wait a while.
Woofer.
So Jeff for £4.99 says, "Hi Sky, I've been playing Transport Fever 2. When I get late game. Oh, when I get late game,
it just lags to the point where only ×1 works. Have you had the same issue? Can it be alleviated? Unfortunately, it can't be alleviated, and I have had the same issue. It's one of the reasons why I bought myself a very expensive PC. Was just to be able to play Transport Fever on really huge maps. Where there's like, when you've got, especially on a big map, if you've got loads of trains and loads of cars and loads of buses and all that kind of stuff. In fact, it's not really the trains and buses and stuff. It's not really your vehicles that do it. It's the massive amounts of people and cars that it has to keep track of. But all the other stuff does count. And yeah, that's what lags it out. It's the computations of all, keeping track of all the agents and what all the agents are doing, that slows it down. It's very much CPU bound. It's not a GPU bound game. And really, there's not that much you can do. I mean, get the fastest GPU, the fastest CPU, and memory that you can get. And other than that, really, there's not a lot you can do. We have got a new member. Go on, read. Do you want to read?
Yeah, from Lucy, because we made her wait. Precious Princess for £10 says, please, please, please do a tinfoil hat channel. Your sarcasm would make it awesome. And better be in Discord or you've been a very naughty boy. And then pick what's the whole sentence. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Indeed. Now, yeah, the whole, you know, the whole tinfoil hat stuff, all of the... What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for?
Conspiracy?
Yeah, all the conspiracy theories. I don't know what... I was searching for this word. I couldn't find it. Yeah, I would kind of throw that in with all the, like I was saying about, like, semi-political stuff. I would love to cover some of that. I really would. God.
New channel member.
Yes, we have a new channel member. Well, we've got an old returning. We've got an old returning member. It's James. It's James McEwen. Hiya, James. How you doing?
Welcome back, James.
Nick Thompson asks, with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much, Nick. Says, is picture feeling better now? Less pain?
Yes, I am doing much, much better. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. When we eventually gave up on the doctor's diet,
yeah,
and went back to what we thought was just a sensible, healthy diet, and she's fine.
Yeah.
Well, go figure. I mean, I did say it at the time, but it's like, what can you do? Yeah, I mean, you've got to do what the doctors... You've got to jump through hopes. Because what we were trying to see a consultant, because this is something that's been going on for a very long time. And this doctor wanted to go through all the same things and rule out a whole load of things. And he's like, well, I want you to try this. It's like, okay, fine. And we do it. And it turns out to be completely nothing to do with it. Well, there's a shocker. And yeah, it was, yeah. Seriously, the last 2.5 months has kind of sucked. It really has. I don't have another way to describe it. It's just been pretty ropey and awful. The only good stuff was we did get to watch a whole bunch of TV. I did get to catch up on a whole bunch of TV, like things like The Mandalorian. What else have we watched that was really awesome? The Mandalorian was brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Oh, you caught me up on Stranger Things.
Oh yeah,
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and it caught me up because there was the new series.
You had what you'd seen the first season.
Oh no, I had that. You know, it's the fourth series that we.
For that.
Yeah. So we've seen the first 3 series, and now we can watch the 4th series. Which...
Do you know what was good?
Go on.
The Witcher.
Oh yeah, The Witcher.
That was awesome.
Yeah, The Witcher's good.
Yeah.
I watched it the first time, and I watched the episode. I watched it on, for some reason, out of the episodes out of order.
Yeah.
And it really kind of spoiled it. But when we watched it again, it was, oh man. If you haven't seen the Witcher series, Henry Cavill, who's the guy that plays Superman, you know, I'm going to jump off this train. And jump off this train and jump on this train, I think. Oh, the Chelsea FC forever! What a great train. What an awesome train. Let's jump on board you. And we'll go. We'll follow this into Hamilton. Wow. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, let's see. Who was that? Shockwaves says, gotta watch The Boys too, Sky.
Yeah, you
What do we call it?
Oh, it's something.
Oh God.
It was been a while.
You are officially a goldfish. Explodey people.
Yeah, explodey people.
Because people keep exploding.
Yeah, I'm
Pictures doesn't like that.
I'm not a big fan.
You don't like all the blood, do you?
I don't like the gore. No.
Didn't you like the bit with the whale?
No, that was horrible.
Exploding whale. That was so good.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
enjoyed
I
it.
loved The Boys. The Boys, I would recommend that to anyone. Really, really good. Excellent. Both series. I enjoyed the second series as much as I enjoyed the first series. Really, really good. And then the slicey people, isn't there?
There is slicey people.
What slicey people?
I don't remember which one it was.
Black Sails.
Yeah, okay. I saw it in my head and I was like, am I wrong?
Yeah.
I did really enjoy Black Sails.
Black Sails, classic. Like if you want a bit of pirate action, definitely Black Sails. Really, really good. As long as you're over 18, of course.
Yes.
It's a little racy, little saucy, little sauce on the side. Yeah. So there you go. Right, enough of this. I'm going to actually try and do something, which I'm sure is not going to work.
Oh, Jakob is here. He says, see you Wednesday. Loads of love from Denmark. And then a
Oh,
little football emoji.
4-0. 4-0 last night, you know. It's coming your way, Denmark. We should do, you know what? We should do a live stream of the football, shouldn't we? So we can all be here watching the football.
Super chat from Jeff.
Actually, rather than a live stream, I mean, we should do it like in Discord.
Yeah, we should have a Discord
Get
chat.
everybody in Discord while the football.
Yeah.
Well, or like the football fans.
Yeah. Super chat from Jeff.
But I don't know. I think that might be too cruel to the Danes. Oh dear. Right.
Let me read this out. Super chat from
But I
Jeff.
enjoy interrupting you.
I know you are, but people pay for me to read it out.
All right. Insist.
I do. Jeff says.
Do you really insist?
What do you think?
When I'm interrupting her like that, there comes a certain point where she gives me a certain look, and I'm like, right, now I have to
Yeah,
stop.
you've got to where you wanted to get.
Now I have to
enough.
stop.
Yeah. Jeff says.
She's going to stab me. There it is. Because she's going to stab me.
Jeff says, any good Transport Fever 2 mods you can recommend? Also, would having fewer cities help? I saw a mod to make cities want more things. What do you think? With the late game lag situation.
Any particular mods that I would recommend? Like, not. I mean, I've shown off all the ones that I use. I mean, the stuff I use is pretty situational. It's like the dam, because I tend to want a specific something and then find a mod to do it. There are some general mods, I suppose. It's not quite like City Skylines where you would say, oh, okay, well, you need X, Y, and Z mods. What's the traffic mod? I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's been so long since I've played City Skylines. Yeah, so no, I would just say go on and browse on the workshop, and see the kinds. See, I want specific things when I go on there. Like I'll be like, oh, I want some extra stations. And that's how I got this. I went and then looked at extra stations, or I want same with this one, because I wanted different types of stations so I could get different looks and stuff, or different industries, or assets like the assets on here and stuff. So yeah, I would just say like go on there, look for what you want. You can have a bit of a browse, and sometimes you get ideas like car parks and stuff. But it kind of depends how you're playing Transport Fever. If you're kind of playing the game and you're just shipping stuff around and whatever, then you might want certain mods. If you're just like making it look pretty, then you'll want a completely different set of mods. So it's kind of very, very situation. Is there anything that is there a single mod that I would say, oh, I definitely get that? Not really. I don't think I have any mods that I would just go, yeah, you got to have that one. So there you go. Any other questions? Chara Bookworm says, are you that confident, Sky? I always think England are going to lose. And I will remind anybody who's very, very jubilant after the 4-0 win last night, which I gotta say was a great performance. No getting away from it. The last time we had a fantastic performance like that, like as good as that, you've got to go back to like in qualifying, it would be when we beat Germany 5-1 which I think was in Munich. But really, I mean, that was a fantastic performance, but really, for a tournament performance, you're going back to the group stage in '96 when we played at Holland and beat Holland 4-1. Now, that was the best performance I've ever seen by an England team, like ever. Even better than when we beat Germany. Like when we beat them 5-1. So, yeah. And what happened immediately after that? We drew... immediately after that match, we drew 0-0 with Spain. 0-0 after extra time, went through on penalties, and it was a terrible performance. And then the next game, we played Germany, and 0-0 in extra time, and got put out on penalties. So, yeah, I would say if you're an England fan, right, you can have a little bit of hope, but don't get your hopes up too high, because we will probably suck very, very soon. I think the Denmark game is going to be an interesting game of football. I really hope England turn up, and I really hope Denmark turn up as well. I think Denmark will definitely turn up because of what's been going on with Christian Eriksen. For anybody that doesn't follow football, right, Christian Eriksen had a heart attack in the first Denmark game. I'm sure. Surely everybody knows about that. And the team have kind of they went on to lose the first game, and then they kind of rallied, and now they've got a real momentum going, and it's all like, oh, we've got to do it for Eriksen. So they've got a thing going, and England are due for, you know, a really good suck any good soon. Loss. Yeah, spectacular loss. Yeah. So yeah, it could be the Denmark game. You never know. You never know. Right. Let's go up here. I really want to do something. Right. I you know what? I just got transported back to the last moment on the last stream. Yeah. When I was talking about this, and I said, yeah, and what I was going to do, and I said, you know what? I need to go and think about this. Yeah, so I don't think I'm actually going.
Super chat from Alex Thomas, number one super chatter, says, Sky, will you go back to Dyson Sphere program? There's been a few updates. Would be great to see another series.
Potentially. Mind you, if I do this one, then I can get some more trains going, which would make people happy, wouldn't it? I was gonna start working on this motorway going down here, but I think I'm gonna have to rework like a fair bit when I do that. So that might be better done, or at least experimented with offline before I do that. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, what I'm going to do, I wanted two stations in here really, so I think I think that's what I'm going to do. Have we got any curved stations? I don't. You know what? I don't like. I don't even know now what we've got.
I think I remember a curved station.
I seriously, I don't even remember anymore now.
Because wasn't it
here we
Corpse that
go.
was telling you about the mod that does curved stations?
That's got curves. Let's see. Which one? That's the raised one. Oh, here we go. Could use that one. There's probably more than one. I don't know, but that's yeah. I don't know. I don't know which. You don't. Again, I do need to go and have a little bit of a play. It's why I didn't want to do too much tonight, because I actually need to go and play around a little bit, so that I get back into the feel of it. What have I used? What have I used elsewhere? That's a good question. So I don't know which one this is. Be really nice if it told you like what it is, but it doesn't. I'm not sure what stations I've been using. In fact, have I put in any curved station? Oh yeah, I did. Could I put in that one there? And that is not the one, or at least I don't think that's the one that I was just looking at. Could be. Let's have a look. If it's not that one, then I don't know which one it was. Hang on a second. This has got the bridge, but I put this one in, and this one's got the tunnel, hasn't it? If it's not that one. Is it this one that I put the? Oh, it's gone slow now. Okay, there we go. I put yeah. I got this one with the tunnels going in and out. But that's not part of the station, I don't think. I seem to remember playing around with something that did have tunnels as part of the station, but perhaps not. Perhaps not. Let's see if I can recreate this then. So, oh, hang on. Yeah, this has got that bit. It might be the curve station. It might be actually. Let's have a look. So, if I say on the curvature. So second street connection. That's fine. Bridge. Bridge. No. Let's get rid of the bridge. And then no, that is it. It is that one. It is that one. Well, there you go. Yeah, it is that one. If I put like second street connection horizontal, then it should. Yeah, see? Let's put it at the other end. But yeah, it's this one. Okay, cool. Go on then. We'll use this then. So what I want, ideally, is to put a curved station in here on this curve somewhere. The problem is I've kind of got to wait until it gets up here to where it's flat, and it doesn't flatten out until it gets to about there. At which point, there's kind of not much point having it curved, really. I mean, I could put a curved station in like up here or up here, I suppose. The alternative is that I put in a curved station maybe down here or something. And then, but how do I get... I kind of want this embankment here. I kind of like this embankment. I don't want to mess with it too much. All right. I'm looking at this and thinking, yeah, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So I'm going to put a station somewhere up here, and then we'll kind of work around that. So let's go. Let's do it. Curb station coming up. I've got the second. Do I want the bridge? I'm fairly sure that I don't want the bridge. So the bridge is going to be no. Oh, building. Do I want a building? Yeah, no. No, I don't think. Well, do I want a building? I don't know. No. I do want the second connection. Do I want the second connection? Yeah, maybe I will have the. Will I have the building? Yeah, go on. I'll have the building. What the hell? Why not? Go crazy. I want the curve the other way round then. And probably maybe a curvature of 3 or even 2. Yeah, it looks about right. Okay. Flip you around a little bit. So I'm thinking kind of in there maybe. Yeah. This is 320. No, 240.
Nick's put a link in Discord for you to look at later for the freestyle station mod. He said that's better for doing curve stations.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's plonk you. Now, how many... Oh, now this was something that I wanted to play around with a bit and have... start using, like, a lot more tracks. The thing is, the problem, like, this is only 4 tracks. And I wanted something that had more platforms. That's very, very limiting. I tell you, you know what? Rather than necessarily do this, let me show you this. So, if I pick just like a regular station, like this one, and we say, and I want like 8, and a 240. Let's flip it around the other way. Something like this, and then. I don't know why I don't do this more often, right? Because I always start off thinking I'm going to do stuff like this, and then I never do. And honestly, I don't know why. Okay. So what I would like to do is something along these lines. So we'll get... something like this. Let me demonstrate what I mean. It needs to be a little bit further around, so there. Yeah. And then match that up with that one. Cha-ching. And then the same. Let's try doing it in the same place and we'll see how it looks. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so either, like, assume I was going to have something, say, two double track lines, to have something like that, rather than so much of the time, you know, I just have the same number of tracks as I do platforms. Like, okay, not with this, because I went mental, but so many times, like all of these stations like that. This station's like that. It's just got the same tracks in as the platforms, and it's really boring. And I don't know why I do it. Like seriously, what the hell's wrong with me? The same here, you know. Same tracks in, same platforms in and out. Same here. It's really why do I do these boring things? Same here. Look, 2 tracks in, 2 platforms. That hasn't got any. Same thing here.
Corpse Hats just says the urge to jump into Transport Fever 2 is increasing.
Yeah, it hasn't taken me long. Same here, look. 4 tracks, 4 platforms, boring. Why? Why do I do that? I honestly don't know. And like every time I start playing, I'm thinking, right, this time I'm going to do it differently. I want to have, you know, like a whole bunch of platforms. And then even here, right, this doesn't necessarily have to be onto like 2 double tracks. Could just go down to 2 tracks. There's no reason for it to not. So we could have this. Take it out. A bit further like that. And like that. And then hook these up. There and
Super chat from the mighty Sir Woof Woof of Clan Woofmorn for $2 says, we've been asking what's wrong with Sky for years.
yeah. Yeah.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get, nobody's getting the answers anytime soon, trust me. And then
Joshua just said, love from India, Sky, missing them 1 hour long vids.
you got a 1 hour long vid today, didn't you? Oh, almost. Almost. It was like 52 minutes or something, I think, today. Wasn't a bad one. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know why. Because this is the kind of thing, because there is no reason on a track like just an ordinary double track like this shouldn't serve a lot of platforms. There's no reason why not. You have to put then like a lot of signals and be very organized with like if you've got a lot of trains coming in to actually utilize this many platforms. But yeah, there's no reason why not. So let me see. Let me get you to hook up to that. Ooh, look at that. Get that. That actually works, you know. Catenary. Better without a catenary, I think.
Oh, Yorkshire Phaser says, glad you're both back, been missing you. Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
I'm starting to get quiet because I'm starting to get into this.
I
know. Let's go into upgrade mode.
Kim Larson says, nice to see you back, Sky. You've been greatly missed. Where have you guys been? What happened to Dyson Sphere and the Valheim world?
Yeah, I mean, Dyson. I'm not sure exactly what happened with Dyson. Valheim, we just kind of. I ran out. I kind of ran out of design ideas. Was the simple answer. Again, I think that was part of the frustration that led me down a dark path, because I was kind of looking at, because I was trying to build that like treehouse type thing. Mm-hmm. This big spiral place, and I had initially some good ideas, and then as I tried to build it, the ideas kind of either didn't work out or dried up, and I got very, very frustrated with that. And yeah, and unfortunately with my issues, yeah, when you run into that kind of thing, it's very easy to start becoming very, very intensely self-critical.
Yeah.
Of like, you know, I've got no ideas and my content isn't good enough, and that leads to bad places. So yeah, there was certainly an element of that with Valheim. With Dyson Sphere, I think I actually, when I got to the Dyson Sphere itself, I think I actually started to get a little bit bored with how much stuff I had to just repeat.
Yeah.
Which initially didn't bother me, and I didn't think it was going to happen, but I think it did happen to a degree. I just got bored with repeating the same designs over and over and over and over and over and over again. It does get a bit samey, but hey. Joshua says, will there ever be a face reveal, Sky? Or have I missed it? You missed it. Joshua. Sorry, 100,000 subs. We did that.
Charo wants to know what time we'll be streaming till tonight.
I'm actually thinking that we probably do like another half an hour. I don't really want to do a long one tonight. So the thing is, because well, I'm not going to go into it. Yeah, we don't want to do like a really long one tonight. So.
Yeah, we want to spend some time in Discord.
Yes. I'm going to spend some quality time in Discord with the people who've stood by us valiantly for so long while we've been away. A fact that we very, very much appreciate. So we're going to go and spend some time with the guys in Discord tonight. Okay, so we've got this track up here.
Super chat from Gadwin for £5 says, "Hi Sky, I tried to get into Transport Fever 2, but I still prefer the first one. I'm too old to change." Oh,
the first one is still very, very good. I've still got this running. Let's pause that while I do this. I tell you what, that actually worked out very, very nicely. Now I've got. Let's see. We've got. Oh, because this. Yeah. Fine. So we've got the passenger line, but we've also got the freight as well. What I should have done? I should have put the passenger station down here and done a bit of a freight yard up there. But I suppose I can still do something. I would have kind of liked to have a split passenger and freight yard up here, but I'll do a separate one. I don't mind doing a separate one. I'll do a separate one. So, what are we going to do?
Super chat from Niabra says, well, 2 tracks to many platforms is how it works in real life. Train stations, especially terminals. My dad worked in Indian Railway, so I have a bit of knowledge about these.
Ah.
Also, if you guys like anime, you'll like Genshin.
I don't. I'm assuming it's probably Genshin Impact.
But no, we don't really watch anything animated, do we?
No, we
watched Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, but that's not.
No, it doesn't. No, but it just made
it's animated, but it's not
anime.
Made
me think of it.
Oh, okay. Into the Spider-Verse, we both
awesome.
really enjoyed.
Yeah, really
I really liked that.
But no, we don't watch anime.
Cargo station. Let's just do a regular cargo station up here. So let's do like a 320. I'm not going to do a big one up here. I don't think. Maybe like 4 platforms. Flip you around a bit. Do something like that up here. Not huge. Actually, which way around do I want it? That's a good question.
Oh, Silver Ace is here. Says, sorry I'm late. Was busy getting ready for the festivities tonight.
I tell you what, for now, I'm going to throw this in up here, but I've got some ideas of what I might want to do with a station up here. And I want to do some weird things. I want to have like the platform in the center with bridges over and stuff.
Nathan says, please tell me you're going to continue this series.
I am. That's why I'm here. I am definitely going to continue this. I need to get back into it. And
oh, Vince is in chat. Vince, we did a train named Kingston upon Thames.
We did.
We did
your train. Oh, too much slope going up there. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're going to have to do something like this then. So we're going to have to go like out there and then get you to come back into here. Oh, oh, no. Okay, fine. And we just bring it up there. Oh, no. Got to go up to there. It's going to have to go around a much wider thing then. You know what? Let's put that in up to there and then see. Ooh, no. I might have to move that back because that might just not work.
Kim Larson says, I've been watching Sky's Life is Feudal Let's Play. Playing the game myself was not as fun as watching Sky. Just got totally overwhelmed.
Life is feudal. I mean, I had a very love-hate relationship with that game. Like, on the one hand, it was super awesome. I mean, the castle building, whilst the castle building was, I mean, the castle building, you could build stuff that looked awesome. The problem with the game was that the game itself was just awful. And I really can't put too fine a point on that. It was dreadful. It was buggy. The interfaces and the controls all sucked, and but you could create these fabulous things. So, yeah.
I seem to remember you enjoyed taking out an arrow and shooting bears.
Oh yeah, and I did like that bit. That bit was brill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I remember that.
Oh, I need to go up here now. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Oh, hello. Yes. Yes. Just needed to go out a little bit further. Awesome sauce. Now that's the inside one, isn't it? Yeah. So
well,
actually.
Good night, Tone. Take care.
Oh, good night, Tone. Oh no. Ah, look. Works to that one. Doesn't work to that one. No. Okay. Well, I could just move this back a bit, which would be the easy way to deal with it, I suppose. Yeah.
Nick's saying, let's get Peninsula series up to 100 episodes.
I wouldn't object to that. I honestly, I really wouldn't. I'm glad that I guess I'm glad that I had a break from it. But I'm very glad to be back now. Like, it's amazing how it really doesn't take much to kind of get you back into it. You get drawn back in. You start getting an idea of things that you want to do, and the next minute, several hours have gone by, and you've invented something insane. This is the inside one, so ideally we'd want that going, and that now works. Hurrah! Ooh, and I tell you what, I like the tunnel. I like the tunnel very much. All right, that's going in. That's going in for certain. That tunnel works. Okay, and then we want this coming up to probably about there. How does that look now? Looks awesome. That's peachy. This whole thing looks really good. We might need a bit more tunneling going on, because I'd like kind of maybe houses and stuff going on. So yeah, I might end up tunneling these a bit. Maybe even running that into a tunnel for part of it. I don't know. That part I don't really mind so much, but this I think we need a bit of tunneling action. And then this comes up here. That's nice. That's fine. And then finish off into there. Yeah, no. Don't like that. Let's take you back a touch. And then I think it would be nice to have a bit just going straight. And then have that one go to there. And that one go to there. Now, if I'm going to do this kind of fork like this, then trains are coming in here, and then they need to be able to go to any platform. So we can do something like from there we go into there. That's fine. And from there we go into here. That's fine. But oh, come on, really? Really? Thank you. But what we need is a little bit of extract, a little bit of little bit of this going on. But it probably should be longer than that because that track was a bit slow, wasn't it? I think. Mind you, this is only freight, so it's not a big deal. But let's just do it better than that. So, oh, mind you. Yeah, 75. And like it's because it's on a not flat bit. So I should have brought it up, had a bit of flat, and then done this.
Oh, nice comment from MJ. Says, I don't have the money currently to super chat, but I just want to say thank you both for all the great content over the years.
Oh, well, you're very, very welcome.
Thank you, MJ.
Thank you. Okay, well, let's do. I'm gonna have to do it then. I'm gonna have to. I need a bit of a flat bit. Let's get rid of all of you, and we'll do it again, and we'll do it properly this time. Do 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 do.
Hope you missed the music.
Oh god, yeah. Like when you've got as many hours in the game as I have, like this music being in your ear, these tunes, is like your natural state of being.
I know.
And anything else just seems weird.
You used to go around the house singing it.
We're not singing it, but humming it.
Humming along the
yes,
tune.
I did.
Yeah.
She's not wrong. She's not telling lies. Yeah, I did. I absolutely did.
And the sad thing is, I knew what it was.
Yeah, you'd be like, is that transport fever? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So who's the saddest? The person singing it, or the person who recognises what it is that the person's singing?
I think it's equal.
I know what I think. Actually, the best way to do this really is to put in a little flat bit. Really. It's the only way to get it absolutely flat and level. This is starting to be somewhat problematic. Mind you, I've put in a 320. It doesn't necessarily need to be a 320. We could live with a 240. What length are these? There's no way of knowing, is there? Only by literally like measuring against one. So that's a 320. Yeah. Yeah. But then that's the challenge with maps like this. So I can like what can I do? I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could loop it out even further, but I don't really want to.
Corpse Hatch just said it's not a Transport Fever 2 session without placing and deconstructing rail a dozen times to make it fit.
Yeah, well, apparently the thing is, I really, really like that. Like that just, I like it. I think that works for me. But I'm thinking, really, to get this to do what I want it to do, I'm going to have to come out wider up here, and I don't really want to. I don't really want to.
Nice comment from Amber. She just says, I've missed your videos and live streams. If you always made me feel a little bit better and made me laugh.
Aww.
Thank you, Amber.
Thank you, Amber.
We've got a couple of super chats as well. Kim Larson says, what upcoming games will you play for us? Cheers.
I have been starting to look for some new games. Obviously the first new one is Exodus Borealis. And for anybody who's just joined the stream, Exodus Borealis is awesome. Check it out. I've got a series. I've already done like 4 episodes. There'll be more episodes coming over the next few days. It's brilliant. Banished meets tower defense, and the tower defense is it's just awesome. The wonderful complexity of it, and it's not like one of these really annoying tower defenses where It's like if you don't do everything perfectly, you just get overrun and there's nothing you can do about it. And what this is so well balanced, and if you get overrun by a wave, they don't destroy you completely. They will do some damage to you in that wave, but then the game will actually drop down the difficulty. I show this actually in the next episode. I think the next episode. Yeah, and it's brilliant. It's just brilliant. And the complexity of how all the different tower mods and boosts and whatever, how they work together. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm loving it.
I need to read this before it disappears. Super chat from Sarek says, Sky, do you play older city games? And it's just scrolled up. Can you grab that for me?
Okay. Here we go.
Do you play older city builders? If so, a series on cultures too would be nice. Really like the game, especially how jobs are done, because farmers become milliners and milliners can become backers, etc.
I'm thinking bankers, maybe.
Bankers, bakers?
Well, it could be bakers. Could be bakers. I don't tend to play like older games. Unless it is something that I am like staggeringly into. And there really aren't that many games that I am sort of staggeringly into. How I'm going to get this flat and then get it to do what I just did, I don't know. I really don't know. Let's bring you up like that. Okay, I was going to say what I should do, but yeah, I don't know.
Nick just asked if I'm going to be doing a series on the new Planet Zoo update. I would love to go back to Planet Zoo, but I am currently writing my dissertation, Nick, so a little bit busy.
Yeah, that's not happening.
It is. I'm working. I'm being good.
What, you've been, what, goodish? I mean, as good as you get.
Thanks.
Is that what we mean?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
I think it'd be nice, but whatever.
It could be nice. Well, that's not going to happen. That's just crazy talk.
Exactly.
Be nice, good heavens. Yeah. Actually, to be fair, it's not like you don't have your playtime. You have your allocated playtimes.
I do.
And what are you playing at the moment? Tell everybody what you're playing at the moment.
I'm playing...
How old are you? Just tell them before we start. No, go on. Tell them what you're playing. I'm
playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart because I managed to get my hands on a PS5.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
I did. So, yeah, that's what I'm playing when I have a few moments.
Yeah.
It looks really good, though.
Aren't you the lucky person?
I am.
You really are.
It's not a kid's game, I promise.
It really is.
But it looks awesome. It's like being in a Pixar movie. Like the graphics are really good.
Yeah, I mean, it is. The graphics. I mean, the PS5. I mean, it's good. It is. I gotta say, it is good. I still don't like controllers.
No, I know.
But other than that, it's very good. Right, here we go. So, does that look okay? Yeah, it's not as nice as I'd like it to be, but it'll do. No. Yeah, so that can go into any platform. That can go into any platform. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And into there. All right, cool. I might have to play with the terrain around here because I'd like a bit of a yard and do a bit of decoration up there with a few bits and pieces, a bit of a car park and some trucks and whatever. I do need a little bit of space there. It's going to be tight. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll steal some of this area and do something. We'll see. Okay, so we've got that done. Right. Let's do some signals, shall we? Yeah, why not? So, See, this is what your signaling becomes quite complex when you do it like this. That's the only thing. I actually want those to line up. What?
No, it's just you being so precise.
Yeah, see, I'm in it now.
Yeah. That's it. You're gone.
I'm in it now.
Yeah. I've officially lost you to transport fever.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
How fussy do I want to be with this? I guess is the question. Yeah, doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. So we'll do that, and then we would want signals. There, but we would also want signals on the other side, wouldn't we? The signaling, and when you're trying to do something, is a little bit more complex, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So then we would want signal there. We wouldn't want signal there because it would block. Yeah, that's fine. We would want, in theory, I mean, you would want signals there and there and there, but I'm not going to bother with those. I'm just going to assume that'll do that. That'll control that. Okay, so we'll just whack some signals in along here. We'll have them either end of the tunnel, because I, for some reason, like having, well, for a start, having signals in front of the tunnel. I think I've got a sneaking suspicion that that's not unrealistic. And the same with bridges and stuff. Because you want to be able to warn before going into things like that can become potentially obstacles. Let's bang another one in there. And now. Okay, so I just yeah, no, let's not have them there. What I should do, if I had any sense, which, to be fair, I have very little of. I should have one there, and then one there, and one there, and then I should split that in half. So it was at the end of the tunnel, wasn't it? Let me turn the icons on because I can't see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. That's much better. So I'd want a signal right about there, something like that. Boom, boom. And like that. Right. Obviously, I'm going to have to signal down the whole thing. Back to here. Now, I'm going to have to figure out how the trains are going to work.
Narabra says tunnels and bridges always have signals at both ends.
Oh, there you go. See, I thought that was the case. I didn't want to say, like, that is definitely for certain without any question how it is. But there you go. I was right. Has happened once or two. Don't look at me like that. Has happened before. Have been right in my life. I can't remember when it was.
I think we wrote it down one time. Sometime
in the 1930s. I would imagine.
Yes, I'm sure.
I think I had a couple of good days back in the 1930s somewhere.
That a good decade for you.
Yeah, it was just generally speaking, I had one or two good days in that decade. So it was probably then. If it was going to be any time, it would be then. The 1870s were pretty good as well. I had a pretty golden spell then.
Did you know?
Yeah, it's a great time. Oh, the heydays, you know, like, you know, getting over the American Civil War and all that kind of stuff. Oh,
Yeah, I bet
we
that
were,
was
we were crazy. We were crazy back then. We had a whale of a time, let me tell you. Yeah, I'm going to have to give this some thought. So we've got the trains coming in. So the passenger trains going up there. These are coming down here. At which point we can go into any of these stations. So I should probably figure out what platforms I want to be using and then try and figure out how I can do this without messing all the trains up. If these start coming down here, cuss. It gets a bit messy around here. It does get a bit messy around here. Especially with... I mean, they're not staggeringly long trains, but they are long-ish trains for this. Yeah. I did build myself, like... that. Like, this is my gallows. This is where I hang myself on a regular basis on this map. But yeah, it's worth it. It's brilliant. Right, let's. I can put one more set of signals in down here before the bridge, or after the bridge, whichever way you look at it. Which kind of depends on the way you're traveling, I suppose. There you go. And then, yeah, this all needs to be replaced, I guess. Now if I put a signal on there, will it just fix it? It kind of looks like it will.
That's strange. Try it.
Right.
Ooh.
I shouldn't have done that because that could have completely broken it. but yeah. Okay, fine, good. Well, excellent.
It's fine. That signal lives there now.
Yeah. In that case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put... okay. Is this strange? Yeah, okay. I'm going to put that there. That there. That there. That there. Get rid of this one. And see if that's still fixed. Well, what do you know? It's put our texture in. Might not be the ideal texture that I would want, but you know what? It'll do for now. I can always replace it if I want to. That works. All right, sweet. And then smashy. This is. That's essentially already signaled, so that would just be a case of getting. But see, this is the thing, right? In here, in this station, I could have done with a load more platforms. Really? Because I want all these trains going out to different places and have their own platform. Why on earth do I have this fixation with doing, you know, matching the number of tracks to the number of platforms? And I do it a lot, and I don't understand it. It's only just kind of struck me that I do that. And I keep, seriously, I've done this several times when I've been, I need to do more interesting stations and do more intricate stuff and whatever. And then I don't know why. Explain to me, why? Why do I do it?
I don't know.
You look scared at the moment. Calm down. Oh, man. Okay. Well, yeah. So, at least we've got those laid. I need to do some more signaling up here, but we're in a situation where we can put a town in here and start growing and stuff. Nick, this is going to be your town. This is going to be Twin Peaks for certain. There's Peak 1, and there's Peak 2 over. Yeah. There's Peak 2 over there. That's Twin Peaks, and we will do that on the next live stream. After I've actually had a bit of a play around with this and figured out how on earth I'm going to make it work. The other thing I've got to work out is, like, okay, fine, I can have passenger trains going up here and back. That's fine, not a problem. But do they want to go anywhere else? Like, is it I just have trains going backwards and forth, or do I build some kind of thing in here to allow the trains from here to go down here, for example? It's a very good question. I mean, personally, I think I should. I also need to think about what I'm going to do up here in terms of what goods I'm going to deliver up here. And I need to think about that before I actually put the town in, because I need to... I mean, I could do it randomly, or I can specify. And I think I'm probably going to end up specifying what I want up here. So I need to have a good old think about that.
Super chat from Dougal for $5 says, it's called OCD. That's why you love and hate doing it.
Yeah, for sure. That is like so true. There's so many bits and pieces that I want to work on here. I need to work on this. I like the basics, but I need to work on it. I've got to finish off this road, taking this road up here, through here. I need to get the highway system hooked up, connected from here. Somehow going up there, I've no idea. But coming down here, I need a nice bridge across. So I've got a bridge across here, but I think that's the railway bridge. I think I want something maybe more impressive for a highway bridge, but I don't know, maybe. And then yeah, there's it's just a bit. I can look at and point to it like a billion things that I need to work on. I need to work on this, right? I need to sort that out. I need to flatten and texture this, and decorate and put all bits and pieces and diggers driving around like where are there, these things and whatever around the place, and put some trees and make it look nice. This needs to put buildings and dress it up and make it all look interesting and nice, and I need to smooth off these cliffs here and make this look good, blend this in. Then I've got to do some kind of road. Like I said, it's the one that's going to join up to here, and it's also going to go down to here as well, and then link up to some kind of road system. Now I think I might just live with this and then have this be like all we do. I don't know. I kind of feel like this kind of dual carriageway should actually split into like a proper highway across here. But then I'm thinking, like, is it sensible to have like a proper highway and then it just goes into, like, if we had the highway and maybe split it and then had this dual carriageway going this way and another dual carriageway maybe coming off a roundabout or something going this way, then you can kind of maybe see the justification for having a highway. But why would you have a highway that just goes into a dual carriageway? Because if the dual carriageway can handle the traffic, then why the hell have you got a highway?
Yeah.
See my point? And I want the highway because first of all it'll look awesome going across here, and then of course I want it to go up here and join up to the highway up here.
Super chat from Tobeard for $4.99 says, loving having you both back. Thank you.
Thank you, Tobeard. So I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could bring the highway in and have some kind of intersection here so that this can come off, and then continue the highway like around the back of here maybe, and then jump it across here. I mean, there's kind of just about maybe enough space to do it. Then we'd have another intersection over here. And then that's where, because then you've got that going to there, and then I can maybe split it off and have it going into Easy Wood and like in a couple of different directions or something. Yeah. so need to work on that. It looks so unfinished. And yeah, I think it could look very good if I dress it up. Crystal Cove. I've got to say, Crystal Cove, not a lot to do. It's looking very blooming good. I had a little look at this earlier and I was like, yeah, there really isn't too much to do. I did spend a lot of time dressing this up, so it's only fair. There are a few things that I could spend some time on, but like compared to everything else, it's looking pretty finished. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that alone pretty much. I do need to spend some time on this, but again, it's not desperate to the point where I want to do it. This desperately needs attention. I'm gonna put, I think, another town in here, because this needs to be bigger. It just needs to be, because of the scale of the harbour, this needs to be like all buildings. So we'll do that. Corpse Hatch Village up here is nice. Nice and ickle. nice ickle village. Yeah, I really like. This is possibly my favourite part of the map, and it's so simple. And then this, I mean, that's done as far as I'm concerned. This is essentially done. I do want to do something up here. Maybe have a winding road and a little kind of just like a little skiing village or something. Yeah. Is kind of what I want, with little chalets and whatever. But it's finding the assets. I've got a little Swiss hotel chalet type thing, and you can set that to be a business, and people will actually go there. We can have the cable car going up there, so people will actually go up there. So that's good, and people will drive up there if I put a road up. But it's then having other buildings and stuff. So I've got to find some more assets before I can really make that work, I think. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit around here. Like the things I'd like to set up are like a little, I don't know, a little campsite with tents and like caravans and trailers and stuff. You know, that kind of thing, rather than like a proper town like this style town. That'd be very cool. And then the bears make sense. Do you want to see a Jesus bear? Here's a Jesus bear. Loads of Jesus bears. They're very common in these parts, Jesus bears.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah. And people look at them and they go, that's just impossible. But of course, they've got these special inflatable bladders in their paws that allow them to do this.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's unique. It only happens here. In the whole world, it only happens here. Well, here and down here. Sometimes down here too.
I mean, sometimes the foxes get involved.
Well, amphibious foxes. I mean, that's common anyway. It's people don't know, right? Because foxes, look,
there's one.
They're smaller. You hardly ever see them, and they're dead sneaky. They only do it when people aren't looking. He's like, if you hadn't got it on pause now, you wouldn't have seen me.
Yeah, wouldn't have seen me.
I would have blended in. But it's because you got it paused. You caught me out. Yeah. So, God, we talk some rubbish. Another one. Jesus Fox. All right. Something mysterious. Yes. Inflatable paws. Something mysterious. Okay. Yeah. Right. I think we're going to call it. I think we've had a bit of a jolly good laugh.
We have.
And I don't want to spoil it by like by trying to build something, frankly, because it's been a challenge, even trying to do relatively simple things. I need to spend a bit more time. I had planned before this to spend like a few hours, and the thing is now I'm thinking like even a few hours isn't enough. I need to sit down for like probably a day or two.
I think so, yeah.
To really get yourself immersed in it. And I need to start off like playing around with a bit of terrain and stuff, and then do a bit of tinkering with the buildings and stuff, and then just ease myself into it. But yeah, and I was going to do that, and I was going to do it one day, and then I was going to do another, and then I was going to do it today, and it never happened because I was working on Borealis, Exodus Borealis, and I should feel bad about it. Totally don't.
Because you loved it.
Oh, seriously, I can't get enough time with Exodus Borealis at the moment. It's bloomin' brilliant. Absolutely bloomin' brilliant. All right, guys, we will leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the laughs we've had tonight. I've had a really good giggle tonight. Thank you to all the amazing super chatters. You guys have, wow, what a welcome back. And I promise we will earn that. We'll be doing lots of streams, and hopefully we'll provide you with loads of good content and plenty of entertainment, yes. Fun, laughs, giggles, sniggers. You can chip in, okay, you know, sometimes.
Well, sometimes I go to, and then sometimes you stop me, and it's like, can I not? Yes, thank you all for being here. It's been lovely seeing you all again. Very nice, warm welcome back.
Yes, Andre, this is going to be a short one, but don't worry. We'll ramp up to usual lengths of streams and stuff.
Yes, I'm sure.
So yeah, see you in Disco Land. Yeah, Chiara says thank you so much for the live stream. Aww. Well, we'll see you very soon, Chiara, in Discord. All right, should we do it?
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for being here. We'll see you very soon. Oh yeah, peace out.